Damn, it's nice outside. What? It's a nice day. It really is actually a nice day. Say something fucked up. Who said that? Say something fucked up. Why would I want to do that? Tell them how the sun is the center of the universe. We rotate. The sun doesn't move. I know, but what does that accomplish, though? Say something that doesn't pertain to the particular subject and still offends everyone. All right, well. Does kind of feel good, actually, I'm not gonna lie. Who are you? Yeah, it's me, your ego. And every time you make comments like that, I grow bigger. No!
Too drunk to listen. Too old to care. We're setting our ways. And we're losing our bloody hair. We're sick of watching society decline. No more watching bodily minds. Time to start a riot. Live a tight and a crazy book. So let's put some chill.
Like Hot Ones style, basically.
Yeah.
Have you seen Hot Ones?
Oh, yeah, the spicy ones, yeah. Oh, I love that one, yeah.
Okay, cool.
I think about doing that sometimes.
Yeah,
You know, I've been thinking about doing a cooking show lately, like having people coming on and do a
That's
cooking
fire.
show.
That's fire.
So yeah, this is a easy local show. I almost stumbled on my words there. And today we have Rio Wiley.
That's good.
What's up, buddy? How you
me.
doing, man?
I'm doing well.
Yeah.
Always tired, but always doing well.
Yeah, that's usually me too. When you get things done, you're going to be tired a little bit.
Yes.
You wake up early and you go to sleep late. So yeah, this is my show, man. I'm glad to have you on. We've kind of been talking for a while. I've been learning a lot about you. Real quick, I do want to touch on, because I just learned this, about your metal background.
Yes.
You have some metal roots in you. I mean, right now you're doing your solo thing, which is amazing. We'll
Yeah.
definitely touch on that. But let's talk about this metal stuff. I just heard you screaming on a video.
It's funny because, well, I just showed him a video of my band, I Remember Burning, from several years ago. It's funny. I think I'm far enough removed now from the band to where it's people identify me as Rio Wiley instead of Rio from I Remember Burning. So that was kind of an interesting moment for me. And so
yeah, the transition for sure. Yeah.
But I mean, like that was like my first real project. The first thing that I released music through on the internet.
I was impressed, man. For being 17, shit, man.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
it's really
you.
good stuff.
Yeah, singing's something I've been doing for a long time, but then I started, getting emo and stuff in the teen years, and then like you get into metal and some things come together and it works.
Yeah, what's great about your music now is that you have lots of genre blending stuff going on there. That's what I loved about it. I was like, oh shit, this is going this direction now. I was like, oh okay, but it's still a cohesive song, which is the best part.
Yeah, I think like my primary strength, I feel, is just in songwriting, but I just so happen to just draw from so many influences, and like I was raised with so much different music around me. Like I was never like one genre specific. Like a lot of people usually stick to kind of their vein of artists and their vein of styles of music, but for me, like I don't know, I was just consumed by it in a lot of different facets of my life, and a lot of different like experiences I had brought different styles of music to me. So,
and this is the perfect place for it, because we were just talking about that too. Arizona is a melting pot. And everyone can appreciate a surprise in a song.
The Arizona scene we were just talking about was just, I really feel, is underrated. Once you explore the cities outside of here, it's just so incredible to see how cohesive everything is, and how everybody knows each other, and how we have so many working venues here in Arizona compared to other states or other cities. Just that constantly bring in people and constantly have shows. And yes, that's happening in other states, but the local community specifically, everybody knows everybody, and that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it really is. It's a really nice network here for sure. So yeah, we're gonna jump into it here. Favorite show that you have ever played?
Favorite show? I thought you were about to be like favorite TV show. I'm like,
Favorite
let me go
show
through
you
my.
should watch.
Let me get my Disney Plus out. Hey.
Yeah. Oh damn, you already got that playlist going?
No, I actually haven't. I need to. My favorite show I've ever played.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your
well,
history of shows. We already talked about
fun
multiple
fact.
experiences.
I've played as Rio Wiley. I've played almost 40 shows, I think, which is really cool.
Nice.
That's really cool to have
really
done
is
in like
impressive.
3 years.
Yeah, that's impressive. Man.
So that's really a cool feat. I was just counting the other day, so that's why I'm bringing it up. And then
Nice.
upcoming December 7th is my 15th show at Pub Rock, which is crazy. So Pub Rock holds a very special place in my heart, but probably like my favorite show I've ever played. Favorite or most memorable?
Let's hear them both, actually. I always
Okay,
like that
all right.
because most memorable might be a bad thing, and that may be funny.
No,
Let's hear. What
Well,
we got?
yeah, I'd say they're both pretty good. My favorite show probably was probably my tour kickoff for the last tour kickoff I did, the CD release. We just put so much effort into planning that show. We put it on ourselves. We did a headliner. We got some really good bands to come out and play. We packed the house and we did it all ourselves. And
Nice. That's always a good feeling, for sure, man.
and it set us really good financially for tour. And it was just all the real true fans who were there, like people who've been there since day one. There were just a lot of new faces, and everybody bopped with every single song.
That's a great way to start it off too, man. Yeah, what a cool way to hit the road.
It was wonderful.
For sure.
And then so that was a good show. My most memorable was probably it was probably like my first show. My first show as Rio Wiley was at Crescent. And I played with Lux, and they were doing their EP release show.
Oh, yeah,
and so it was like a sold out show.
Dude, what?
And it was just really huge. And I just like, I had been on stage and I performed before, but to debut Rio Wiley, to debut my first songs in front of a crowd like that, and to have people respond the way they did, it like solidified it for me that night.
Just because I know with Rio Wiley, sometimes you have like drummers and other musicians involved.
Yeah.
Was this all by yourself, that original showcase?
So that first show, I've always had my full band since the beginning. The whole vision for Rio Wiley was always been that I would write the songs and do everything myself behind the scenes. But when I perform live, I perform with other members to bring those songs to life.
That's badass. Yeah, that's freaking badass, dude. I love it. Well, Cash is one of my favorite drummers here in Arizona.
Cash is one of my best friends.
Yeah, I love Cash. I love watching him do shit, dude. He is such a great drummer and such a motivated person in general. He gets so much.
That's why him and I click. Him and I are both very motivated individuals.
So yeah, I love that you work with him. Yeah, so he's a good shout out to that guy. But yeah,
love him.
So yeah, this is a new thing we're doing in the show, where I go out to shows and I have people ask me a random question, or give me a random question, I should say. So I'm going to ask you that random question.
Oh, one of, like, when you go
Just,
to...
Yeah,
Okay.
when I go to shows, that people give me a question. It could be anything in the world.
Wait, can I read it?
Yeah, if you want to. It's a pretty solid one.
All right. At Metalhead69... No, I'm just kidding. Speaking of, here's the question. What's your strip song?
Yeah, that is a good question. That is a solid fucking question.
What's the rating on this show?
Fucking rated R. I don't
oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Does this go on YouTube?
Yeah, it goes on YouTube.
Can you age restrict it?
What?
No, we'll talk about it later. No, I'm just kidding. Probably Wanderlust by Black Bear.
Nice. I don't even know this song.
The song is Wanderlust. It's by an artist named Black Bear. And the reason I say that is because, without divulging a lot of information, I have seen someone strip to that song.
And
that's the song I remember.
So you're going to copy all those moves, right?
I mean, like, I'm going to do it up better.
Yes, yeah, dude. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'd probably keep it classic and go with Genuine Pony.
Ooh.
Yeah, just
very
keep it
nice.
Yeah, get a crowd pleaser.
Very nice.
All right, cool. Then we're going to check out a video right now.
What's good music?
I think anything could be good music depending who you are.
All music is good music.
Good music is anything that makes you move. Whether it's emotionally, physically, anything that you can feel and move to makes good music.
As any sound can make a person react or feel something, there are bands that I love just from hearing a simple guitar tone or scream, and I feel this is amazing, I love this, but other friends of mine will hear this same song and think, no, I'm not a fan of it, and vice versa. They'll have a song and love, and it won't hit me the same. So good music depends on the person, I believe.
because it lifts the spirits or brings happiness to the person who wrote it, primarily, and the performer or the listener. You can't tell somebody what they like. It's the same as art. And you may have a bar that you put for your own personal thing, and that's what's good music to you. Good music to the industry is music that could sell, so you'll have other bars like it can't be out of tune, it can't be out of time. But around a campfire with your friends and an acoustic guitar, some of what would be considered the worst stuff in the world will stick in your head forever as a fun time. And music obviously affects our behavior, our emotions, and can cheer us up. It could also sadden us, I suppose. But anyway, the good music is all music, because we don't have a right to say what's good or bad for somebody if it brings them happiness.
Cheers.
So yeah, that brings me to my next question for you and your take on it. What's good music?
What's good music? Love those responses, first of all. Like very, very, very good responses. Definitely made me think a little bit. I would approach that in two ways. One, I would approach it kind of scientifically, but I would also approach it emotionally. I'll start with scientifically. Approaching it scientifically, I would say I like the comment about how people. He was discussing how one song could be somebody's favorite song, but it could not be somebody else's favorite song, and it's just a very interesting thing. So I was thinking about that the other day. I was thinking how all of our ears and all of our brains are attuned to like different wavelengths and things like that, and also how we're just raised on certain sounds, certain music, certain genres, and we just kind of fall into those categories. And for a lot of people, they like being comfortable, and so they kind of stick with that genre. So when something's off, it like takes a little power and a little muscle to listen to it. So that's one thing. The other aspect of it emotionally is he was right. You know, I was literally thinking about, I was editing vocals the other day. I was tuning, I was working vocals and stuff, and I was like, dang, how come somebody like the Front Bottoms can like put out a record where there's like barely any vocal tuning and he's just singing raw, he's being emotional, but then I'm sitting here like taking my time and my energy to make sure things are right, and obviously I'm singing well, but I'm it's pop music, so I'm trying to make everything in time. I'm trying to make everything match and make everything sound good. So I think there's two ways to approach it. I think good music just does make you move. It makes you feel, because I think music just makes you feel, and that it's something that is intangible. It's just something that's going to move through your body and move through your brain to either make you feel one way or another.
Exactly. And that's what a lot of musicians need to feel like, because I feel like a lot of musicians go through waves of self-doubt, and that happens.
Totally.
You know, that
and
really
music's there
happen
for you in those time periods.
Yeah, and they just have to realize that music is fun. At the end of the day, it's always going to be fun, and if you keep pushing yourself forward, it's going to be rewarding, which is the best part about that fun.
Yeah, I don't like judging people for it. That's why it was kind of funny when the whole like Drake thing happened this past weekend when Drake got booed off stage, and it's like, hold on, this is like what, the 14th most listened to person in the world, and like like he's getting booed off stage. It just shows you like part of culture and just like how people operate. With
I wasn't sure, was it for his shoes or was it for his music?
Shoes are for his
shoes, bro.
Yeah, we'll let Frank Ocean decide.
That's awesome. But yeah, totally, man. It is really subjective, and I just want to make that point that, you know, a lot of musicians get really self-doubting, and a lot of times I've been there myself. But good music is subjective, and you're going to be somebody's favorite band. No matter what.
My dad used to say there's an ass for every seat, and once I started really taking that to heart, like you stop worrying about like people and what they think about your music. It's like, cool, you don't like it? Cool. There's like millions of other songs out there. Go find what you like.
Exactly.
I know there's. If I know there's people out there who would enjoy this. There's an ass for every seat.
I love that. I'm going to start saying that from now on.
It's a good one. It helps you think.
All right, cool. Now we've made it to our game. We're going to play a little fun game. We're going to find out today how psychic you are.
Oh my god.
You're going to put on these blindfolds that are pretty funny.
Oh, I should have not worn my glasses today. I usually wear contacts.
Well, they're blindfolds, so you need to be blind.
Okay.
So either or.
That works.
So basically, I'm going to give you the example. Give you the example of what I'm saying here. So I'm going to give up cards here. The first one is like, what is a soft drink soda?
Soft drink soda.
And it happens to be Pepsi. This is just the example.
Example. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
I wasn't trying to look at it. I wasn't trying to cheat.
So I'm going to give you stuff like that. So go ahead and put your blindfold on, and we're going to test how psychic you are. We got 5 of them.
Okay.
This is a basic shape, a two-dimensional shape.
Okay. There's lots of two-dimensional shapes. How do I pick one?
Exactly.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
That's why we're trying to find out if you're psychic.
I believe this two-dimensional shape. I believe it's a circle.
Oh, it's a triangle.
Oh, that was gonna be my second guess.
Oh, damn. All right, here we go. This is one of the 4 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, I'll just go with my favorite, Michelangelo.
Oh, it's Leonardo. Oh, so far you are not psychic. All right, here's
man.
This one is a Rio Wiley official music video.
What? Okay, you probably went with a popular one. I'm assuming Silver and Gold.
Oh, it's Silver and Gold.
Oh yeah, baby. I know my music. See, I'm psychic when it comes to
Yeah, hell yeah. Okay, this is one of the Avengers.
Oh man, there's a lot of Avengers.
There's a lot of Avengers.
There's a lot. If you go back to the comics and stuff.
I'll give you a hint. You can find this Avenger in the galaxy.
In the galaxy. Is it Thor?
Oh, it's Groot.
Groot? Oh! Wait, if it was Baby Groot, I'd be even happier. I love
that would have been
Groot.
amazing. But
We stand Baby Groot.
this is the last one here for us. This is the color of the shirt that I'm wearing right now.
You're wearing 2 shirts.
Oh! I'm
He's wearing a flannel on top of a shirt. The shirt is black?
Oh, it's blue!
Oh.
Hell yeah! That is my game for you, Rio. Thank
You know what?
sir.
It was blackout day at work, so I was thinking black.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I wore black today.
So yeah, that's my little quick game
That was
we
awesome.
like to do. Yeah, yeah.
Good one.
So Bork. I got an idea. Holy shit. It actually fucking worked. Well, if that works, how about this? Holy fucking shit. This is the best day ever. The Blues. Don't ask me why it's spelled that way. I didn't start the bar. Clark in the Dark here, as I am hanging out at this place as I have many times, so many times that I actually can't remember. The reason I can't remember is they make strong drinks. Thanks, Byron and DL. But I'm here actually not for a concert, but for a fun time. It's Thursday, the weather's nice, and they're doing a lip syncing contest in there. They do it every single Thursday, sponsored by the Best Clothing Company, and it's gonna be a really great time. Let's go have fun.
Sweeter than you, sweeter than you. And I will never find another love. Watch me now. Some planet in the sand. Beautify the foothills, shape the many.
Good one.
So yeah, this is we're kind of wrapping up here. This is where I like to include the last words in the show. You got anything coming up, like shows or
Yes.
this doesn't come out this Friday, but next Friday.
Yes, next Friday. So we got December 7th. I have a show at Pub Rock, and it's going to be awesome. It's actually a metal show. So Rio Wiley is playing with like 4 or 5 metal bands. It's going to be great. Archetypes Collide, Outsiders, Tarnish My Name, and Note to Self.
Nice.
It's going to be...
really good. Archetypes Collide is one of my new favorites.
It's going to be a fire show. Dude, yeah, come through.
That's cool.
Tickets on me if you want.
Oh, yeah. I'm
And then there's also, we're putting out a music video before the end of the year. We're putting out another single before the end of the year. And I have a record coming out in 2020, my second full length. Dude. And then there's an EP coming after that right before summer. So,
Dude, that's fucking great, bro. Seriously,
I'm sitting on a lot of stuff right now, and I'm really
man.
excited to release it.
I can see why you're retired. Yeah,
I'm
seriously,
exhausted
man.
because I work and then I come home.
Yeah,
and
no, I always
grind.
talk about that, man. That is
Yeah.
another video. This by the time this is out, it'll be out already. But I was talking about the worst part about being a musician. It's juggling everything.
Dude, yeah.
It really is, because a lot of the time you're your own PR manager, your own everything, and it's tough doing it and keeping a job because you have to make money.
The only reason Rio Wiley is beginning to click a lot more than it was before is because I have a team now who's so dedicated to everything that we're doing, and
that's half the battle is finding motivated people.
Management, instrumentalists, photographers. There's so many people who need to be involved to make it work, but when you find that dedication, it really does work, and I'm super thankful for
That's
them.
awesome. Rio, I really appreciate your time, man. That's awesome.
My money. If making love is like therapy and you think I'm funny, then it's tables and bubbly, yeah. And if you couldn't hold it down for me, I got these demons, they look out for me. Do to me if I was the one for your wild dream. No, I hate clubs and Gucci and trips out the country. And what did I do to myself? I broke down a hit to put you up on a shelf, and it just abuses my health. Talk about you, think about us, relive all the deep cuts. What did you do to me?